Let me ask you something. If you had to rate your life right now on a scale from 1 to 10, where 1 is just surviving, and 10 is actually living, where would you be? Be honest. Because here's what nobody wants to admit. Most of us aren't living. We're just going through the motions, checking boxes, functioning, and it's slowly destroying us from the inside. Let me show you what this actually looks like. Here's the average person's week. Monday, wake up, go to work, come home, scroll through your phone, sleep. Tuesday, same thing. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And somewhere in the middle of all of this, life is supposed to happen. But when? Where? You tell yourself, I'll start living when ... When I get that promotion, when I have more money, when I finally have time. But that moment never comes. Because you're stuck in what I call the functionality trap. See, modern society has trained us really well. It's trained us to be productive, to be efficient, to optimize everything. We've become human doings instead of human beings. And here's the scary part. The more you function, the less you feel. The more productive you become, the more disconnected you are. Until one day you wake up and realize you don't remember the last time you felt truly alive. But here's the thing. This isn't your fault. You're not broken. You're not lazy. You're not weird. You're experiencing something that has a name. And once you understand it, everything changes. There's a German sociologist named Hartmut Rosa. He spent decades studying why modern life feels so empty. And he discovered something profound. He found that human beings exist in 2 fundamentally different states. The first state, he calls alienation. This is when you go through life, but nothing really touches you. Music doesn't move you anymore. Sunsets feel meh. Even success feels empty. You're there, but you're not really there. The second state, he calls resonance. This is when the world speaks to you, and you speak back. When a song gives you chills, when a conversation energizes you, when creating something makes time disappear. Resonance is not a feeling. It's a relationship. It's your connection to the world coming back online. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. There's a neuroscientist, Antonio Damasio. He proves something that changes everything we thought about being human. He showed that emotions aren't separate from thinking. They're not something that gets in the way of logic. Emotions are how we think. Before you can think about anything, you have to feel it first. Every decision, every memory, every moment of meaning starts with emotion. So when you're disconnected from your feelings, you're not just emotionally numb. You're cognitively offline. You're literally thinking less. And there's one more piece to this puzzle. French philosopher Maurice Merleau-Ponty, he said something beautiful. Your body is not an object in the world. It's your way of having a world. Everything you know, everything you feel, everything you experience comes through your body. So when you ignore your body, when you treat it like a machine, you're cutting yourself off from reality itself. Let me connect all of this. Resonance shows us we need connection. Neuroscience shows us emotions come first. Philosophy shows us the body is where it all happens. So when you're just functioning, you're disconnected from resonance. You're suppressing emotion. You're ignoring your body. No wonder life feels empty. So what do we do about this? How do we move from functioning to actually living? There are 3 paths back to resonance. Path number 1, create something and know you don't need to be an artist. Art isn't about being good. It's about being present. When you draw, when you write, when you play music, when you cook, when you garden, you're entering into a conversation with the world. You put something out and the world responds. That's resonance. Creativity isn't a luxury. It's how you regulate your nervous system. It's how you process reality. It's how you stay human. Path number 2, feel your body. Not as a machine you drag around, but as the living, breathing, sensing thing that it is. This doesn't mean you need to become a yogi. It means, can you feel your feet on the ground right now? Can you notice your breath? Can you sense tension in your shoulders? Your body's always speaking to you. The question is, are you listening? Path number 3, real connection. Not through screens, not through likes, not through performance. Real resonance with another human being, where you're not trying to impress anyone. You're just there, present, honest, vulnerable. And you feel that thing happen, where the conversation takes on a life of its own. Where time disappears, that's resonance too. Now I know what some of you are thinking. This sounds nice, but I don't have time for this. I have bills to pay. I have responsibilities. And I get it. But here's what I need you to understand. Resonance isn't something extra you add to your life. It's what makes your life worth living in the first place. Without it, all those responsibilities you're working so hard for, they mean nothing. At the Institut Resonanz Müller in Lucerne, Switzerland, we work with people who feel exactly what you're feeling right now. People who are highly sensitive, neurodiverse, creative. People who've been told their whole lives that they're too much, too emotional, too intense, too different. And what we've discovered is this. When these people reconnect with their creativity, when they learn to listen to their bodies, when they find spaces of real connection, something incredible happens. They don't just feel better. They come back to life. Not because we fixed them, but because we reminded them they were never broken in the first place. So let me leave you with this. You're not broken. You're not lazy. You're not failing at life. You're disconnected. And here's the beautiful thing about disconnection. It's curable. Not through more productivity, not through more optimization, not through more functioning, but through resonance, through feeling, through creating, through connecting, through remembering that you're not a machine. You're a human being. And being human means being alive, not just surviving, living. In the next video, we're going to talk about why everything feels numb, why music doesn't hit like it used to, why even good things feel empty, and what we can do about it. Subscribe so you don't miss it. And if this resonated with you, leave a wave emoji in the comments. Let's reconnect.